Singh on the phone lines. V.C.Bird III, good morning. Talk to us.
Sorry about that. Merry Christmas season greetings, Paul and Nikki.
Happy New Year in advance.
Very early, but we'll take it.
Yes, I'm hearing the comments about Ambassador Sanders, formerly Ron Singh. And it is true, I support what the previous callers were saying. I did hear my uncle V.C.Bird 2 Saturdays ago on the radio. I was listening for a while, but then I just got disgusted by what I was hearing. It was like ranting and ravings in regards to the reason Papa wanted to deport this man, but they needed him to write their letters. So what happened to the rest of the Antigua and Barbuda? Is enough to write a letter? That was just pathetic. At that point in time, I turned off the radio. There's no fool like an old fool. But anyway, moving along. Ron Singh came to Antigua. He was pushing a rickshaw in Georgetown, Guyana, before he came to Antigua, and they lifted him up past his status where he came from and made him ambassador. And this sort of insult that he's doing is not the first time. Since they got into office 2014, Papa Bird's Day has not been a holiday in Washington, the embassy in Washington, D.C. Now they made him the ambassador to Canada. It is no longer a holiday up there either. It was before he became the ambassador to Canada. But this sort of disrespect is what you get from a government and many of the same officials who are now praising Papa Bird as the greatest thing. They never respected him then, so I don't expect anything any different now. And that goes to his family members also. Right. You understand?
Yes.
Moving on the topic from that right now. Whatever Ron Singh do, he damn well right for do it because they allow this nonsense to go on for far too long. Prime Minister talking about he want to have a meeting to discuss it. What is there to discuss? I don't know what you have in a meeting. See, they're getting paid to do absolutely nothing. It is a national holiday. Let us move on to another issue. Whatever happened, that is their business. I believe now in regards to Rural East, with the issue with the branches up there with Mr. Grant William and cousin Maria Bird, whatever it is. And in Rural South, I believe they're going to have, this is the phase where I went to also, because, I did challenge back in 2013 to challenge Tico Lake in a primary.
Yeah.
And at this point in time is the phase in the Antigua Corrupt Labour Party where they call it the come to Jesus moment. You all are following me?
Yes, we are.
It's actually a phase in the party where they call it the come to Jesus moment, where everybody has got to come together and put aside their own self-interest in the idea of coalescing to defeat the UPP. That's what they called it last time. Even though the UPP is in opposition now, they will spin it now that we have to coalesce so that they don't get back into office because, we have to defeat the UPP. So that is the phase that Lindsey Grant Williams will be facing, Clint Gilpin and Sharon Kentish, and all those individuals that want to run down in Rural West also. But Mr. Darrell Matthew, he's actually campaigning out there as the candidate. I have one of his brochures.
Mr. Bird,
yes.
Very, very quickly, what was your experience when you wanted to run in that constituency? Very quickly.
On the 13th of January 2013, the 16th of January 2013, I wrote a letter to the Antigua Labour Party chairman of the branch in Rural South, putting in my hat in the ring to contest in a primary against Eustace Tico Lake. All I heard, the only response I've heard to the date, officially is Gaston Brown saying, not on my ticket. He said so in public when he was asked by one Martina Johnson. In addition to that, the leaders, because it's the executive who make that decision from the Constitution, the leaders or the executive members, Lester Bryant Bird, Cutie Benjamin, Marvin Joseph, Robin Yearwood, instead of telling them that is not the way we do business with comrades. We have to exhibit some sort of class and tact. They instead went down to North Street, 46 North Street, and they passed a resolution to read my letter to challenge Eustace Tico Lake, not to discuss my letter, and to file it on the file cabinet 13, which means the dustbin. What is happening now, I have been screaming about it. It's undemocratic. But I believe people of the opinion that my name is V.C.Bird and that all they want is power, and it's just because Lester got defeated at the primary, so don't take on anything he's saying. It is undemocratic. I didn't want to be a part of something like that, so that's why I left. That is the reason why I left the Corrupt Labour Party.
All right. Thanks so much for shedding some light on that.